one out when they have to.
Just a touch outside.
That was close.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Kilfoyle.
Back-to-back Ks on the exact same pitch. One to a lefty in Grant, then one to a righty in Sydney Stewart. This off-speed curveball has been untouchable from Lexi Kilfoyle.
19 innings of relief. 1 run allowed. That is a loud foul ball off the bat of Kenley Cahalan.
Well, that's an off-speed curveball again. And if you want her to stop throwing it, then you go up and start hitting it like that. Even though it was foul, they're going to have to start going to something else and not going to their off-speed curveball as much because of that swing.
Ground ball stopped by Williams. Got to be quick. Low throw. Cahalan aboard with 2 outs.
Errors are just piling up all of a sudden for the Bandits. Maybe pressing, you feel nerves. You want to make your way to that championship series, and you just let it get to you. Jocelyn Erickson usually picks those at first base too, a Gold Glover.
Falby will put pressure on this defense with her speed, but they have forces at every bag. That's inside ball 1. Time is called. Alex Ibarra is going to come out of the dugout to talk to this infield.
Probably just to calm them down. And after that error by Sammy Williams, everybody can start to feel really tight with the way that the ball has been a magnet to Sammy Williams tonight over at third base. Want to make sure that everybody resets, takes a breath, and tries to get this final out with a lot of confidence.
Falby is 1 for 4 tonight. Her impact has really been with her defense. Sacco Ferry at second, Cahalan at first. 2 outs in the 10th. Strike 1.
Kendra Falby and Lexi Kilfoyle go way back, childhood best friends. They have a great relationship. So, you know, in a time like this, it just always feels a little funny going up against one of your longtime friends.
Ground ball, that is a foul ball. Chicago very nearly out of the inning. And Kilfoyle get another strikeout. Hard hit grounder. Wallace flips to second. For the second consecutive inning, Chicago needs just 1 to win it.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
The day I landed home. You know.
strikeouts, and that again is why you love her in the game in a moment like this, because she can get the swing and miss and get the strikeout when it matters most.
Williams will be the runner at second base. She scores, and it's a rematch of last year's AUS in her college playing days. Now Zirkle is the head coach at Marshall. And the question is, what do you do with Zirkle at the plate, who can swing it?
And Vidalis expecting a bunt.
Talked about Aaron Koffel, the MVP and hitter of the year last year. Morgan Zirkle likely the runner-up in those categories. Misses the bunt attempt and is now down 1-2.
Off-speed pitch is kind of like Lexi Kilfoyle's off-speed pitch. Is tough to pick up out of the hand, even in a bunt situation.
Can Brown get another swing and miss? 1-2. She can! One out.
She is so tough to hit. I mean, that rise ball, she gets Morgan Zirkle to chase out of the zone, just like Sammy Williams. It has such good jump to it. 10 inches of vertical break up. That is top-notch elite movement.
Jessica Clements will be the hitter for Chicago. Back up the middle at Brown, and there's 2 outs. Williams over to third, but Brown an out away from forcing an 11th inning. Jocelyn Erickson 0 for 4 tonight. In the air, on the infield for Cahalan, backing up and makes the catch. Kenzie Brown and Lexi Kilfoyle have been outrageous in the circle. We go to the 11th next.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese.
A runner starting on second base.
Yes, the difference here is, like, look how even everything is. The runs, the hits. The Bandits have 4 errors. That's obviously the glaring difference there in the error columns. However, the Bandits have walked 7 times. So a lot of free passes that the Cascade and opportunities have been given to the Bandits in a different way, kind of like they've given the Cascade opportunities because of their errors.
Lexi Kilfoyle and Kenzie Brown have been unbelievable. Kilfoyle, 6 innings of relief, 2 hits, 1 unearned run, and 3 strikeouts. Ton of speed on the base pass. Sis Bates laying down the bunt. It's foul. They're trying to get the speedster Kendra Falby to third base. It's just not been clicking for either team in these spots.
This is definitely not footage that you want to go back and watch of a clinic of how to put down a bunt. They've had a lot of different opportunities and all different types of hitters, those with the short game, those who hit for a little bit more power, and just has not been easy to get down tonight.
Bates fouls another one back. Reached on an error and a walk. Swings and misses, but it gets away. Sis to first. It's a great throw from Jacopo. They'll say Bates is safe at first. Shonda Stanton hustling out, and they want to look at this.
It's going to be really close. I think the call on the field here is going to be so important.
The Bandits are challenging the safe call at first base. The call is under further review.
Oh, that is why I say it's going to be so important, because to me this looks like one of those bang bang plays that whatever the call was on the field, it most likely will stand what it is. I don't see this being overturned. I think Sis will stay at first base.
In a very unconventional way, it's job done for Sis Bates to move the runner to third regardless of this call.
After further review, the call has been confirmed as a safe at first base. That's the Bandits' second and final challenge.
And good job by Sis Bates, knowing that she swung at a pitch in the dirt and that was automatically going to be needed to have a throw to get her out of first base, doing everything that she could after not being able to put down the bunt to still find a way to advance the runner and get herself to first base.
First and third, nobody out. And it's Tori Vidalis at the plate. First pitch swinging, strike one. We walked through Davis Diamond yesterday, beautiful facility. I don't know if anyone's face is on the walls more than Tori Vidalis in this building. If there was anyone, it was you.
Just a clutch hitter at A&M, a clutch hitter as a pro. It has been abysmal with runners in scoring position and runners on for both teams. Just 5 hits combined and over 30 opportunities.
Popped up and out of play. Kilfoyle jumps ahead 1-2. Inside 2-2.
Well, remember when Kinley Cahalan struck that off-speed curveball so well, and notice that Kilfoyle has started to go away from that a little bit. We said that that was going to be a big swing, and it was, because she hasn't gone back to the off-speed curveball as much.
Tori last year in game 1 of the championship series was the hero for Utah against Chicago. Drove in both runs in that game. Tori rips it foul to left field.
The best swings that we've seen off of Lexi Kilfoyle. That swing, just barely seeing it go foul. Tori's like, what do I gotta do?
Down and away. Sis Bates got a great jump and is on second base. Kilfoyle in 6+ innings has not walked a batter yet. 3-2 to Vidalis. In the air, shallow center. Zirkle makes the catch. And a strong throw home keeps the runners where they are.
There is that off-speed curveball pulled out in a full count. 2 runners in scoring position. Didn't get a swing and miss, but got a weak contact, shallow fly ball that Cascade were not able to advance any runners.
Kilfoyle now faces Kennedy Powell at the bottom of this Cascade order. Left side, Williams is there, 2 away. Can Chicago hold Portland scoreless for the 3rd consecutive inning in extras? Top of the order, Corby Otis. Just got a piece of it.
This is where it's so nice in this game, the play-in game, to be the home team, right? That you have the opportunity to walk it off, and that was decided because of Bandits being the 2 seed, Portland being the 3 seed, and just how important every game was in the regular season, so that you had a chance in this play-in game to have the final say and walk it off.
Otis left side, Wallace backhands it, long throw, low, and it's not gonna be an out. It popped out of the glove of Erickson, so Falby scores the go-ahead run.
I've got to tell you, Skylar Wallace played that absolutely perfectly. Maybe it could have been a longer hop to make it an easier hop to catch for Jocelyn Erickson, but Skylar Wallace knows the speed of Corby Otis. She had to do everything she possibly could to get to that ground ball quickly and get rid of it quickly. Erickson just can't pick it again at first.
Up and in, ball 1 to Sierra Sacco Ferry. Into left field, there is Bella Dayton for the 3rd out of the inning. Here we go again to the bottom of the 11th. Chicago needs 1 to keep it going.
Game for the Chicago infield. Everybody has gotten tested, but probably none more than Sammy Williams as well as Jocelyn Erickson with these throws over at first base that have tested her to keep the ball in her glove and her foot on the base, some in the dirt, some pulling her off. It's just not been an easy day at all. This last one will go down as an error that Corby Otis would end up reaching, but bouncing off the glove of Erickson, off the glove of Dayton back in the first inning, off the glove of Agbayani also in the first inning at second base. This has just been a theme for the Chicago infield.
5 errors total. Wallace had just 2 entering the night. She's got 2 tonight. And now they've got to find a way with Erickson on second, Mary Jacopo leading things off to get a run off Kenzie Brown. The bunt laid down by Jacopo. Job well done from the Bandits' backstop to move the tying run 60 feet from home. Kenzie Brown's been in this spot in this very game and has just been relentless against these Bandit hitters. Kern has also come up clutch tonight once. First pitch strike to Taryn Kern. She had the RBI that kept this game going in the 8th inning.
Kern is a really patient hitter. She was that way at Stanford, just didn't necessarily like to swing early in the count, had a really good eye.
She does it again! Fair ball down the right field line. Taryn Kern cruises into second. Clutch night for the rookie.
She's been able to get pitches down in the zone and now up in the zone with a rise ball. Look at her get her barrel on top of that rise ball from Kenzie Brown, almost expecting something up, and sneaks it past Tori Vidalis right down the line. Great job of Corby Otis hustling over there and not letting that ball get all the way to the fence, because it keeps Taryn Kern at second instead of turning that into a triple.
She's 5 for 11 against Portland this year. Hit just .220 on the season, but has found success against the Cascade and has yet again at least extended this game. Now could score the winning run. 1-1 count to Bella Dayton. Slow roller left side, Megan Grant, quick release to first. There's 2 outs.
Bottom of the lineup has been who's done the damage for the Bandits. 5 hits in the bottom half.
Agbayani has 1 of them. Also was hit by a pitch and scored. One 1-0 count to Ilana Agbayani. Kern on third base, trying to walk it off into the championship series. Right side, that'll do it! Chicago wins the marathon! The longest game in AUSL history is the first ever play-in game, and we've got a rematch of last year's championship series between Chicago and Utah.
This was some kind of fight to be the final team in the championship series, to play for a championship here in College Station. I mean, 11 innings was